E4Tech is an opportunity for students to get to engage in computer science, math.
Curriculum that empowers students and allows them to kind of take ownership of their own learning.
It gets them communicating with one another and learning about new strategies.
Allows students to reach their potential as mathematicians.
It's a way to engage kids, and it's a way to grow them.
A way to get your kids curious about computer science and interested in computer science.
The lessons were really well designed, and going through the PD experience was really beneficial in getting to experience those lessons. I think that administrators need to know about the content standards and all the exploration and discovery opportunities that E4Tech provides students.
It's not just about sitting down and programming, that students work really hard on defending their mathematical thinking and refining their work.
It does connect to all standards, not just computer science or a certain device or technology piece.
And then there are certain aspects that the kids would kind of talk to other kids about, and so then even those kids would ask the teachers, you know, when are we going to be doing E4Tech?
A lot of them were excited when they saw the work that my students were producing when I hung it up in the hallway.
As long as you have a passion for teaching and you are willing to kind of learn alongside of your students and be willing to kind of take those risks that you ask your students to take every day, then you're in the right place.
When I started the cohort with E4Tech, I had zero computer science skills or ability, and I worried that this wouldn't be the right placement for me. But I took a risk, and each lesson taught me more and more about how to teach computer science. You don't have to know how to do it, just giving the students a chance to use the tools, and they'll come up with the answers on their own.
You don't have to know anything about coding to be able to get so much out of this program and to grow.
It's scary at first, but the more you dive right in and start making changes, and when you see the growth in your kids, it's so worth it.
They love the robots. They loved the circuits. They loved lighting the light bulbs. By the time that they were done with the circuits, they could explain it better than what I was explaining it at the beginning.
I've seen students grow for a love of learning. They have really found passions and interest in the different discoveries that we have had through all of our experiences.
They really started to see themselves as computer scientists and as mathematicians, whereas I feel like before my kids never really took that ownership of their learning and never really had that identity of themselves.
One of my favorite things was that one of my students told me when I went to go ask her a question that she was thinking like a mathematician, so she was confident with what she was doing and really persevered through her work and was able to even explain to other students how to solve problems too.
Students spent more time on a specific task, and they would try to correct their thinking and work harder as a group.
I was watching them be risk takers because of the fact that they had built up this perseverance in a fun way too.
I use E4Tech in my classroom because it empowers the students.
So that they can break out of those traditional roles that kind of hold kids back from time to time.
To get my students thinking like mathematicians and persevering and being confident with their work as well.
I think it has changed their lives, and they will forever become better problem solvers.
It's the best professional development I have ever been involved in, and I cannot say enough good things to encourage teachers to take this journey.